Today I'm going to show you how to turn pain into fuel. There's a pain of being single. It's painful to get rejected over long periods of time. It's painful to stay single for long periods of time. So what do you do with this pain? Do you let it make you passive? How are you gonna handle this pain? Most of us are handling this pain the wrong way. We're eating junk food, we're watching Netflix, we're on our mobile devices, we're watching porn, we're doing all this toxic stuff to tranquilize ourselves from feeling any pain. Now, on the surface, that may look like you are trying to do something positive, but it's turning around and becoming negative for you. There is a more positive way to use pain. You can actually turn pain into fuel that will move you forward to win. This is a concept I learned from Ivana Chubbuck, who is an award-winning acting coach. She was the acting coach for Halle Berry, Brad Pitt, amongst other greats. So the key is to take your pain and turn it into fuel that is going to fuel you forward to win. When we have pain and we just sit inside of our pain, it's like metaphorically sitting in a big tub of water, but that water is poison and you're just sitting there and you're becoming sick, right? So pain, when it is not moved, when it just sits there, turns into disease. So similarly, if we're in pain, okay, and I'm no stranger to pain, I have, even though I have my dream girl and all this stuff throughout my life, I've been someone who has gone through a lot of pain, and a lot of times I didn't know how to deal with it, okay? So what do we default back to? The Netflix, the scrolling on social media, the porn, the junk food, the drugs, the alcohol, all that stuff, right? Well, all that stuff is passivity. You are passively sitting in your pain. But here's the thing where it's really hurting you. When you're tranquilizing yourself with these negative things, what you're doing is you're dumbing down your senses. You're dumbing down your emotions. So here's the kicker. Yes, you're dumbing down the pain by watching Netflix, scrolling on Instagram and all that stuff, but you're also dumbing down your motivation, okay? You're also making yourself more passive. The only way to turn pain into fuel that will move you forward to win is for you to get connected to that pain. Now, this is counterintuitive, right? Because we want to run away from our pain. But what I'm telling you now, listen really carefully, you want to get connected to your pain. You want to look at your pain as your asset, your fuel. When you stop dulling your senses through watching TV, scrolling on Instagram, using your mobile device, porn, alcohol, drugs, whatever you're doing, when you stop that and you get present to the pain, listen to my words, you stop. Word number one, stop. You stop and you get present to your pain. Get present. That's another key word. We need to stop running away, stop trying to drown the pain out, and get present with it. And sit with it and feel it. Feel it in all its intensity. Oh shit, now we're talking, okay? You need to stop, sit inside your pain, and feel it with all your intensity. And here's why. Do you know, right now, you're probably looking for a reason, looking for a purpose, looking for a motivation. Man, I wish I was motivated enough to go to the gym. I wish I was motivated enough to go and approach women and get this part of my life handled. Man, I wish I was motivated enough to stop eating junk food and start eating clean. I wish I was motivated enough. In other words, you're saying, I wish I could feel pissed off enough about my situation for me to get off my lazy ass and go do something about it. For me to get off my ass and fight for my life. You see, when we tranquilize ourselves and dull our senses, we get into denial. We start getting convinced that, you know what, it's not that bad. You know what, it's okay. It's okay that I'm a bit overweight, that I'm out of shape, that I don't get any girls, whatever it is, right? but it is not okay. You know that it is not okay. But what you need to do is wake up. Okay? So remember, the formula is you need to take the pain, and instead of looking at it as a liability, look at it as an asset. The more pain you have, the more fuel you have to propel you forward to win. What Ivana teaches in her acting, Ivana Chubbuck, she says, find the pain, and that's going to give you all that fuel that your character needs to be propelled forward to win. Any story, any movie that you see, the hero is fueled forward by the pain, and he's transforming that pain into fuel. I'm going to win not only despite the pain, but because of the pain. Okay, this is what Ivana teaches. You need to take your pain and say, you know what? I'm going to win at this woman thing, not only despite everything that happened to me, but because everything happened to me. Because is another key word. What does because mean? Because means is I'm going to take the pain and use it as fuel. I'm going to win because I have more pain. That means I have more fuel, which means I have more power to win. So get pissed off. Get sad. Bring yourself to tears. Reconnect with your feelings. Reconnect with your pain. Stop being intimidated by your pain, looking at it like some monster that you have to drown out, turn away from, and run away from, and instead turn towards it and look at it as a friendly alliance, as fuel. You got a lot of pain? Instead of saying, hey, Jad, I can't do this, I got a lot of pain, you should be saying, oh, I got more pain than the average person, which means I got more passion and fuel than the average person, and that fuel is going to propel you forward to win in this area of women. You got to get pissed off enough to get off your ass and save your own life. If you grow old not getting this woman thing handled, you're going to live in regret, and nothing is going to shield you from that. That's what you need to get emotionally connected to. Listen to my words. Emotionally connected to. You need to get emotionally connected to the situation you're in right now and face the fact that, you know what? You're in a messed up situation right now. And you got to get up and fight and be that warrior that's going to save your own life. So stop using pain as an excuse why you're not taking action and you're not motivated. Stop being passive. Stop tranquilizing yourself. Stop all these negative habits. Clean up your habits. Clean up your life. Sit down with your pain. Get pissed off. Get disappointed. Get sad. Cry. Care enough about your life situation. And then what's going to happen is you're going to get up and get busy because you're pissed off for greatness. Okay, that's a quote from Ray Lewis. You got to get pissed off for greatness. So that's one lesson that I've learned in my life. You need to take your pain and use it as fuel. Don't just take your pain and then metaphorically turn that pain. You're an alchemist. An alchemist turns lead into gold. You're an alchemist. Turn your pain into your fuel, which will propel you forward to win. You got this. You want my help? Go to calljad.com, book a free call with me. I'll coach you through this. Get pissed off, get emotional, get connected with your feelings. And I promise you, you're going to get up and get busy and go get what's yours. I'm Jad T. Jones. Make sure you subscribe. I'll catch you in the next.